a recreational therapy student here and part of the healthcare team that'll be helping you with your recovery. I'd like to get to know you a little bit, and would that be all right with you?
Yes. Yes.
And everything that you tell me will be kept confidential.
Okay.
Could you please tell me a little bit about yourself, starting with your name?
Well, my name is Sharon Schneider, and I'm 78 years old. And we're living in Florida now, which I'm not too crazy about, but I'm from the north. And I fell and broke my arm 3 months ago, and it's still not quite healed.
And that's a little frustrating, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Mm-hmm.
Although today they gave me a cortisone shot to help
shot.
with mobility.
Okay. Okay. Now, before you had your injury, what were some of your favorite leisure activities that you enjoyed?
Well, I love reading, and I like beading, and I've been a basket weaver, and I collect turtles, and glass. I love glass. Glass anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have glass dishes if I could find a set I really liked.
That sounds good. Do you have any concerns about your arm, about going back to being able to do do your activities in the future?
Well, some. Not a lot, because I finally worked my arm into doing beading again. I could even do that when I was still in the sling. I can bead okay. I don't basket weave anymore. And reading's not a problem. But
How's your energy level?
my I'm lazy. My energy level is really low. I think I had a heart operation 2 years ago, and that really threw me for a loop and laid me down low forever. It just seemed like forever. And then I was feeling good, getting around and doing everything, and then I broke my shoulder. So it's like I've had almost 3 years of nothing, and it takes a lot to make me move,
Okay.
to do something.
So physically, you could use some energy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And strength.
And strength. Okay. How's your balance?
Not good.
Okay.
I decided after I fell the last time, since I had fallen so many times in the past year, that I need to walk with a walker when I go for any distance.
That's smart to be safe.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. Because you don't think you're going to fall. You just do.
Yeah. And do you have an apprehension about that?
About walking
About
with a walker?
falling?
Oh, fall? Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I worry about it.
Yeah.
If I slip my foot or kick something, or I think about it a lot.
Okay. Yeah. Now, you mentioned you liked art and that you enjoy different forms. Can you tell me a little bit more about what you like about art?
I like seeing how people do their thing. Our son has a Master of Fine Arts, and we went to his art, I don't know if you call them openings, but they would have displays to the different artists. And I really enjoyed it, seeing the jewelry people make. It's so creative, and the paintings. And I didn't like everything. There was this one where there were 3 long, like stockings hanging down with dead leaves in them. I didn't think that was art. That is not art. And recently I started doing origami. And I went to an exhibit on origami down in Naples, and it was spectacular. Absolutely incredible. They do stuff with science. Anyway, basically, I like anything that helps me to learn something new.
So that's what you enjoy about art, learning about things, reading probably about it. Do you have any groups that you socialize with, any of your art projects?
Well, I belong to the Florida West Coast Bead Society.
With the Beading Society.
Right. And I did belong to the Basket Weavers, but my hands can't take that anymore. But I do like trivia and mahjong. and
So that's
hand
what
and
you
foot.
like. So that's what you like to do socially.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
game things, because I don't like standing around talking.
Mm-hmm.
Just standing around talking really is.
So what
boring.
kind of games do you enjoy?
Mahjong, hand and foot, pinochle, a bunch of other little esoteric card games.
So
And-
card games.
And Beyond Balderdash is really an enjoyable game. And we have Blockus. I like a lot of games.
A lot of games.
Yeah.
That's great, because that's a great way to socialize and get you out with people, for sure.
Yeah, it is.
And you did mention reading materials. What reading materials do you enjoy?
Well, I love fiction, and I like fiction that takes place in different countries. I have learned an incredible amount about other countries and their culture and their things that make them them. I've read a lot of books about China, and
Fiction or nonfiction?
that's been fiction.
Okay.
But I love to read autobiographies too.
Mhm.
I think they're wonderful. I've read about Zelda and Cary Grant and scientists like Feynman.
Mm-hmm.
And I really enjoy biographies. I've tried reading nonfiction, but I'm not really, philosophically, I really
Right.
have a little block there.
Any particular author that you enjoy?
I like Amy Tan, Lisa C., Maeve Binchy, Michael Connolly. I like a lot.
That's good, Sharon.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah, that's very good.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Now's the question of how are you holding up, emotionally?
Well, I think emotionally I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
We just got through 3 months of being alone together, and we haven't yelled at each other much at all.
Okay. So are you getting
I think
enough?
that's pretty good.
Are you getting enough support from staff? Do you feel?
Yes.
Okay,
I have a therapist who comes, and she's wonderful. And
that's
Yeah.
good. And then you just mentioned your husband, your family.
Yeah.
Is the rest of your family's not here, right?
no, they all live someplace else.
Okay.
Far. Someplace else.
But I'm sure they call you, right?
They do, yes. Which is one of the highlights of my day. In fact, last week we did a Zoom with our youngest son for his birthday,
Oh,
which was really nice.
that's
I like
nice.
family.
So your husband's very supportive.
He is,
Yes.
yeah.
Well,
He's
Sharon,
very helpful when I couldn't use my arm at all. He cooked and cleaned and did the grocery shopping and,
He's a keeper then.
Yeah, he's a keeper. Don't tell him that.
Okay, I won't. This is all confidential here. Sharon, it's been a really nice pleasure getting to know you better. Do you have any questions for me?
Well, actually I have one at least. My fingers have been swollen since I fell.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't even get my wedding ring on. And I just, do you have any ideas of what I could do for that? And what about water exercise? I used to go for exercise down at the
Mm-hmm.
center, but I haven't been there in ages, and they just started water exercises again. And I went once last week, and I'm gonna go once this week. And when my therapist says it's okay, I'll start going regularly. But I haven't done that in a long time. I would like
Aquatic therapy is really excellent, even for your fingers.
Yeah.
Yes, just moving your fingers through the water.
Oh,
Yes.
that's good.
Yep. Very much so. That hydrostatic pressure of the water helps move those joints and your wrists too. So yes, I'll put that in your treatment plan and give you some more information on that.
Good.
And two, if I know this has all been overwhelming, everything. So if you have any other questions later, I want to give you my phone number so that you can call me. And if I don't answer, leave a message because I will call you back.
That's good to know.
Yes, very much. And I really look forward to helping you both emotionally and physically in your recovery from this. Sharon, thank you so much.
Welcome. Thank
Yeah.
you.